Thank you for joining us for the second half of the first half of today's show. Very grateful that you could be here, and I am just ecstatic to be back in the studio, especially with today's guest, Marcello from Wolverine Productions. I am very grateful to have you here. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the folks.
Well, thanks a lot for having me here. First of all, Riley, I mean, you guys do an amazing job, for the veterans, for everything in San Antonio. Okay. So I'm Marcello. I'm the CEO and owner of Wolverine Productions. We started about just a year ago, man. But our whole preface and our whole idea is to not necessarily just be a business, but also be a business that can help the community and help local businesses in San Antonio.
Fantastic. So you and I have already worked on a couple of things. Actually, you were starting to give me referrals before I even met you. So very grateful for that. And as you mentioned, the veterans and obviously a subject near and dear to the hearts of many San Antonians. So do you picture yourself with Wolverine Productions? Are you a filmmaker, or what is the massive goal for Wolverine Productions?
You know what? It's funny, Riley, because people come to me and they say, you know what, Marcello, I see your YouTube channels. I see, you're a funny guy. You do special effects. You do websites. You do ads. You do all this kind of stuff, photography, videography. We're a digital marketing company. Social media company that does pretty much everything. It's a turnkey operation to help businesses here in San Antonio.
Well, as long as you are, that main focus, then you can make sure that the quality's there.
Yes, exactly. And to our company that, I have Johnny, Don, I have even my wife, Savannah. We believe that, customer service, personal attention is the key to success.
Yeah. So if you can maintain that integrity of the company, make sure that you're serving your clientele, then you're just going to continue to make that great name for yourself.
Yeah. Recently I joined, not recently, but maybe a year ago, I joined with the Chamber of Commerce, San Antonio Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
And Joe Comp is the vice president there. And so I've joined him in the organization because I don't think that people realize the importance and what the San Antonio Chamber of Commerce can really do for their business. Wolverine Productions is actually going to help by offering a very low-cost marketing to the members, which ultimately are going to help hospitality. And I think that's important because we still need to continue as San Antonio to bring people into San Antonio as tourists.
Well, right, and a lot of people are moving here anyway, but yes, bringing them here as tourists, and that's where you bring in those tourist dollars.
I mean, you got to consider that they got 2,000 members. They've got 500,000 employees in
for
total
those 2,000 members.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a huge amount of people that can network together.
Right.
So one of the things that I've done is I've joined their ambassador program. So I'm a spokesperson of the Chamber of Commerce. So, slowly.
So 1 year in, one year in Wolverine Productions, 1 year after joining the Chamber, now you are unofficial ambassador for the Chamber.
Yes. So, I honor that. I mean, I'm a very humble man. I'm an aggressive person.
Right.
I mean, if I believe in something, I go for it.
Right.
And that's why I think that Joe Campa and I and the Chamber have done so well, because we realize the fact that, hey, guess what? We're going through some hard times. But guess what? We've all gone through some hard times, ups and downs, whatever.
Sure.
But it depends on who has gone through it and how they've gone through it. So being an advocate and being someone that can actually represent the San Antonio through the San Antonio Chamber of Commerce, I think it's not only an honor for me, but also allows me to truly network with people that need the help.
Sure. Well, what they say is that the measure of a man is not how many times he gets knocked down, how many times he gets back up. And you're helping the patrons of San Antonio and the businesses of San Antonio get back up from this knockdown that we took in the year of 2020?
What it is reaching out to the Chamber, and I'll leave kind of a little lower third there for anybody to reach out, but they're your advocate. As a business, it's important for them to reach out to the Chamber and say, hey, look, here's my situation. What do I do? How can I get some help? So that's why I was impressed, and that's why I felt like, I want to be a part of them, and I want to offer my services to help out San Antonio.
Right.
The safety of our members is very important. For that, we've decided to go along with a different method, an adaptation, if you will. And that is allowing me to go to these pseudo ribbon cutting and allow the owners to share through video about their company.
Right.
Maybe do some videos about their business and take some photographs. And then create some form of just a video ad for them, and then send that through social media, because we know that it's safe, it's effective, and that's the trend nowadays with the situation we're dealing with.
Sure. that's where everybody is. I mean, all my kids are home, and they're going through school that way. My wife's going through Zoom school.
Yeah, my daughter Gracie, she zips through YouTube better than me.
So, and then that's the thing, is that you have to adapt. In 126 years the Chamber's been here, they've been through, you name it, several world wars, and everything else, the Depression, the whole 9 yards. And so they know what it takes to continue through and to continue on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, San Antonio Chamber, when I talked to Joe Campa, he was saying that they were involved with what we call the Hill or Medical Center,
right.
The whole acquisition of it.
Right.
Then you've got to deal with the creek that was in San Antonio that is now the Riverwalk. So San Antonio was involved with that as well. The San Antonio Chamber of Commerce is also working with organizations like Visit San Antonio, organizations like Centro and Restaurant Association of the, and also the Alamo Aria Hospitality Organization, which are nonprofit organizations that are working with the San Antonio Chamber to help local businesses here in San Antonio to be able to adapt to this current situation so they can thrive. And what people don't realize, Riley, is that the websites are their hub. Right. People go on TikTok and Facebook and Twitter and all these things, man, but it's censored. We all know it's censored. I mean, I'll say it right now. I hope it doesn't get censored now. But what I'm saying, man, is that your website.
No, they're pretty good to me. They let them off some stuff.
Cut them off. But it's like your websites are essentially non-censored. You can put in a good blog. For my clients, I do blogs about their businesses, and guess what? It gets attention.
Right.
So
I don't know how you sleep. You do too much.
Oh yeah, my wife Savannah, she's always like, "You getting up at 3?" Yeah, I am. But you know what? It's because ultimately I care. I care about my clients.
What an example! So I'm really grateful that you took the time to be on the show, and I'm really looking forward to having my listeners reach out to you at Wolverine Productions, and maybe not burdening you with being another client, but to show you that they appreciate what you're doing for the San Antonio Chamber. And we do want to mention that you go to the San Antonio Chamber, sachamber.org, to get more information about the San Antonio Chamber of Commerce that has been in San Antonio for 126 years and continues to serve and continues to bring you awesome people like Marcello with Wolverine Productions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wolverine!